Studio 61, powered by Vantage TV by Frontier.
The key to weight loss success is to first diagnose the causes of your weight gain. And that's the mantra for the people at Compass Fat Loss. The owner, Dr. Eric Kusher, is joining us this morning. So it's easier said than done for a lot of people. You know, people say, oh, well, you want to lose weight? Well, just eat right and exercise and you'll be fine.
Piece of cake,
but
right? There's
so much more that goes into it. It really gets emotional for a lot of people.
Well, it is. You know, you and I have talked about this several times, and we've always focused on the physiology and the science, and we paraded the 100-pound losers in front of you. But you can't deny or ignore the emotional side of it. And when people come in here, they have reasons why they've gotten to where they are, and those need to be addressed along with the science too.
And when people look to make the change, and with your program in particular, the first 40 days can really be difficult for people more emotionally.
Yeah, that's the big transition period. And as we're making the physiological changes to get the fat to come off, we need to help them make the emotional changes, not to trigger certain foods by behaviors or stresses, but to associate those stresses with other better habits. So there's an educational process that follows right along with the physiological process.
What do you do with the patients that come in to see you to make this change, to kind of help them with that emotional process?
Well, probably the most important thing is that we're there for them. So they're not coming in to see us once a week or once a month. We're actually in touch with them every single day. So we get their frustration shared with us, we get the feedback, we deal with that, and we've got to walk that walk with them before we can celebrate the joys of success at the end. So it's a matter of daily, regular contact so they can bounce things off of us.
And I have to imagine for some people it is maybe a little bit easier than others, and other people kind of revert back to their old ways or maybe slip up now and then. How do you handle that?
Well, they do. You know, everybody's human and they're going to go back to their old habits sooner or later. But if we can monitor them every day, and they'll text us every day and they'll tell us, hey, I'm having this issue or I'm doing fine, we know exactly when to pitch in. So there's no gaps in there where they don't have contact, so they're not covered.
What do you see the most of people who are coming in to make a change emotionally, as far as triggers that may have gotten them to certain points?
Well, there's actually a question on our intake form that says, what do you attribute the weight gain to? And 80% of the time you'll see stress there. And that means one of two things. Either stress triggers the looking for the wrong food choices or the wrong food volume, or they'll just have a stressful life, a busy job, a home life, to where they're looking for what's convenient and grabbing stuff on the run. So those are the habits that don't change overnight, but we try to build those in over the 43 days and beyond so they can carry them forward.
And during those 40 days or so, do you find a lot of people really find emotionally feel better after that period?
They start feeling better.
Because they start to notice a change.
They do. They feel better through the period. And what's the trigger is when they're getting on the scale every day and they're seeing objective results every single day. That motivates them all the way through the process.
Awesome. Dr. Kusher, thank you so much. You're easy to find. How can people find you?
CompassFatLoss.com is our website, or they can call us at 800-735-2281. And we have 3 offices in Glastonbury, Milford, and Avon.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, still ahead of the Fox 61 Morning News, it's Foodie Friday. Well, that's